Well, here we go. Yet another bicycle video of bicycles in the collection at the Rock Lobster shop. This bike I built in 2005, and it's made from Easton GX2 scandium with the flared tubes. You can see up here. The beauty of these tubes is that they are designed to almost be like human bones, so they're very, very strong at the ends where they join the front end. There's a tremendous amount of contact area there. So these tubes are extremely strong, but they're also very, very lightweight. So you can see the junction there of the top tube and the yoke for the carbon rear end. So Easton used to make this stuff. There's the sticker, the GX2 sticker that I put on there when I got these tube sets. I was actually working with Easton. I wasn't designing anything, but they were giving me their latest stuff to experiment with and build frames. And so I built the 2005 cyclocross team frames and a handful of these road frames out of this material. The other option was to get this carbon rear end where the entire seat stay and chain stay section were made of carbon that was made by Easton as well. And I probably only built maybe about 7 or 8 of these bikes like this. You can tell it's got the Easton seat post. It used to have an all Easton cockpit. It doesn't anymore. And this is a Easton SLX EC90 fork from the time period. It's all Dura-Ace 10-speed 7800, which was the first Dura-Ace 10-speed group. Yeah, I could not afford to buy the whole group. I bought it a piece at a time. First I bought a crankset, then I bought a front derailleur, I bought a rear derailleur, and I bought the shifters. I never did buy the brake calipers. I got these brake calipers from Mavic. These are the, I think they're called SSC. They are less expensive and lighter than Dura-Ace, so I thought, okay, I can have some brake calipers and maybe I'll save $100 on the bike. The other thing, these are 7800 wheels. I did not buy these. I won these at a raffle at the Hand-Built Bike Show. And I think maybe 2006. So I was riding some other wheels on this bike initially, but then I got the Dura-Ace wheels and threw them on there, and they've been on here ever since. What else can I say about this bike? Okay, original saddle, Physique Arione, and Reynolds water bottle cages, I believe. So I rode this bike in my last Davis Double Century, which I think was in 2007, and I did my fastest time at the age of 52 years old. It was a little under 13 hours, 12 hours and 54 minutes or something like that. At that point, I decided I'm never riding another double century again. And I didn't even know why I ever rode a double century, but well, that one was over with quickly and I was very grateful. And it was on this bike. What is good about this particular tube set and carbon bits? When you get out of the saddle, it feels like a stiff racing bike. You know, all the power goes to the rear wheel. But while you're seated in the saddle, it's very plush. It's really smooth. And I think that's owing to the fact that the whole rear end is carbon. But the front end, you know, the front triangle is not. And so when you torque on it, the front end doesn't twist around at all. It's not like a carbon bike or a tie bike. It's very rigid. But, you know, it's a light carbon fork. And so it's amazingly supple over the bumps. I wish I could have continued making these bikes, but all the materials are out of production and have been for a long time, which is, you know, that's the bike industry. Things come and things go. And then here is a Chris King Mango headset. That might have been sponsor provided, I'm not really sure. I really tried to do this bike on $0.00, so that did not happen. I have a considerable investment in this bike, but some of the stuff was free. I just rode it today for the first time in probably about 5 years. All I did was wipe it off, air up the tires, and put some oil on the chain, and it felt great, except for the gears. $39.28 for a 70-year-old guy. You know, good thing I didn't go up any really steep hills. Yeah, it was probably okay when I was maybe, see, how old was I when I built this bike? 49. Yeah, it's probably good. 39, 53 chain rings. Yeah, I think you can pretty much fake it until you're about 56. Then after that, the aging thing, it gets real. So this is cool bike. Weighs about 17 and a half pounds, which was lighter than any road bike I'd had up to that point. And it does have a tremendous amount of miles on it. It was my main road bike for many years, but oh, looks like it's about ready to fall over. I stopped riding it when I went back to steel. I have a steel road bike now that I ride mostly, but I did a big tune-up on it before I hung it up 5 years ago, and man, I'm glad I did, because now I can just pull it down and ride it. I don't have to do a tune-up or recondition it. So there you go, a 2005. This one's called the Team Carbon, just like it says on the top tube. And this is a model that is unfortunately extinct. This one's 20 years old.